Hi, I'm Tracy Beverly and welcome to my channel. So today's video is a book review on the vacation book you should be reading right now. And I say right now because you should go to the bookstore, order online, pick up this book because the movie is coming out August 15th. And in my opinion, you should always read the book before the movie. So this book is Crazy Rich Asians by Kevin Kwan. Now this book came out quite a few years ago. I think 2014 perhaps. I read it when it was turned into paperback. And then after this one is, let me just show you. So China Rich Girlfriend is the next one in the series. And the third book is Rich People Problems. So this one came out last year. So I read it when I went to Cuba this past November. So this is the third book in the installment. These books are by Kevin Kwan. So I decided to wear some bling, throw on a bathing suit, look a bit fancy in honor of the book, Crazy Rich Asians. I tried to make myself look a little bit posh. So I'm recommending Crazy Rich Asians as your next travel, vacation read if you're going to resort somewhere, if you're traveling, if you're going to Spain or Greece, or just at home if you're on vacation at home. It's a great book because it's a nice, easy read. It's a fun story. There's lots of amazing elements to it, and I personally like books that transport you to another destination or country so you can learn about that country and be inspired to travel there. Or if I'm already traveling there, it's nice to read a book about the country that I'm in. So I haven't actually traveled to Singapore, but after reading this book, I really do want to go there. The book is great because it takes you to a lot of attractions in Singapore and places that weren't previous tourist attractions but are now because of the book, and you can take a Crazy Rich Asian tour of Singapore, which I definitely want to do. So look out, I might do a YouTube video sometime in the future of my Crazy Rich Asian tour of Singapore. That would be super amazing. So in the book they go to a lot of amazing places in Singapore, and then they go to a few exotic places outside Singapore as well. I believe they end up going to a private island. So let me tell you the premise about this book as well. So you have an Asian American girl, Rachel Chu, who is dating Nicholas Young, and he's originally from Singapore. She's never met his family. He's always a bit kind of like weird about talking about his family. So he invites her to go to his best friend's wedding in Singapore and to meet the family, but she has no idea that he is super wealthy. Probably one of the wealthiest, if not wealthiest families in Singapore in the book. So that's a bit of a shock to her. And then you have all the women in Singapore that want Nicholas Young because he's the most eligible bachelor in Singapore, essentially. So they're all after her. So you have some mean girl situations, you have some crazy relatives, you have aunts and mothers who don't approve, and then there's different other dramas that happen with other relatives. So you have this amazing destination in Singapore, lots of exotic locales, and then you have drama. So all around, it's a great story. I love that you get to experience Singapore through this story. And one of the main characters, Nicholas Young, loves all the out-of-the-way eateries and street stalls in Singapore. So you get to experience that, as well as all the poshy places that the relatives go to and places that there's no way I'd ever be able to afford to go to. You get to learn about that and the different society with the very, very wealthy of the Asians. So this book, it has been turned into a movie. And the movie's coming out August 15th, so I'm very excited to see that. So perhaps I'll do a follow-up review to let you know my thoughts on the movie and how it compares to the book and how they picked the characters and the actors, and we'll see how that goes. So I definitely recommend picking up Crazy Rich Asians for either your vacation read or just your read at home. It's a great book. I love the storyline. It's funny. There's lots of cultural things that you learn about, and you learn a lot about Singapore and other areas. So I definitely recommend you pick up the book. So this is my book review of Crazy Rich Asians by Kevin Kwan. And thank you for watching my video. Stay tuned for more travel-related videos and book reviews for your vacation. Thank you. Ciao.